And hello everyone. I'm Firespit, Protogen, most likely the, I guess starting a little bit earlier than normal. But, I guess that's just what we do here sometimes. Ooh, that's still way too hot. Okay. I guess I'm Protogen most likely to burn his mouth with tea. Ow. Yeah, I'll be fine. Anyways, as the title suggests, we'll be playing some more Hardspace Shipbreaker today. Looking forward to that. Always looking forward to these kind of games. We'll go ahead and dive right into things. Right about now. Any damage on rentals due to adhesives will be deducted from earnings. Huh. Oh. An shielding spacesuit can be upgraded for greater resist to fire, electricity, and coolant. Because coolant is corrosive. Seven ghost ships originates from Earth's ancient mariners. Correct. The Stinger is best used for precision cutting, for example, when cutting near hazardous pipes. Space bar is best used for getting it the next day.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx mandates a maximum of 8 hours of sleep. Any extra sleep time will be docked from the next pay cycle.
Dock away. I'm gonna sleep for like 20 hours if you let me. Okay, this is just as fairly standard corporate jargon. I ain't reading this. This is union letter. That's why you don't create anything while you're at work. This right here is actually fairly common creative clause for a lot of companies that have you doing like marketing, artistic stuff, and whatnot. Usually it's just related to anything you produce on hours. Try not to create anything outside of what you're supposed to be creating at work when you're clocked in. And then this one's for canceling the debt. Yeah, the debt's a little harsh. Let's take a look at our equipment sticker. Many possibilities for stickers. Alright, that needs to be fixed. Yay, achievement for fixing things. Feels so special. Yeah, definitely get the strength upgraded on this first. Really need a range boost? We'll do it anyways. Updated version of the push module. This highly sophisticated unit. Last put up when you get larger Van der Waals field, holding the device strictly charge up. The larger scale field increasing effective push force by a considerable margin. What? Doesn't hurt to get that early. And heat capacity up on that. Maybe I should have gotten cooling speed, but oh well. The hotter it gets, the longer it takes to cool, but that's fine. I'm not going to burn myself again. Let's... You know what? Let's take apart a long boy. Let's go for a javelin. Yes, industrial tanker class. Which means it's going to be filled with delicious fuel.
Morning, folks. How y'all holding up? I have a question. What? Hello?
Kaito.
I can't hear you, Kaido.
Kai, try switching to another frequency and then back again.
Can you hear me now? I hear you. Hey,
Get her.
okay. I have a question. What's this administrator gonna do?
They're being counters. Waste our time with productivity reports. Oh, they've come here before? Sure, loads of times. Profits drop, they send someone. Accidents go up, they send someone. Sometimes they just send someone to find out if they need to send someone.
That's the most corporate
Ain't a big
bullshit I've
deal,
ever
Kai.
heard.
You heard right, Paulson. I guess they're just sneaking around for you stuff. Right? Yeah. Gonna be here a week, tops. These types have the attention span of a gopher. They move on pretty quick.
What's a gopher?
Quiet. Boy, you better come visit sometime on Mars when you're done here.
One day, we'll all go see them gophers and whatnot. Keep
Okay,
that
that's
front of mind. Don't
pressurized.
fret none. Carry on now.
Oh, the door's already open. It's not pressurized in there. Ooh. Yoink. This is a signpost, right? I don't think. Ooh. Delicious hard drive.
Phonotext reading, The Stellar Commission, Part 3.
With all due respect to the Commission's chair Volk, it has been disappointing for many of us average solar citizens to feel like the Stellar Commission hasn't lived up to its promises. After the win in the fight against the AI revolution, many looked to the Commission to provide further protections for human labor across the system. But continuously the Commission seemed outperformed by the more nimble corporations, who were untethered by the bureaucratic process which the Commission seemed ever obsessed to observe and follow. As much as we all understand the appeal of following dry rules and protocol, when it comes to protecting real, human lives, perhaps a more practical approach is in order. With Jupiter Gate established, we find ourselves again in a position of corporate dominance at the forefront of human progress, which threatens once more to be the defining factor in the lives of so many hopeful people. We must not allow this to happen again. We require leadership from the Commission. Leadership which isn't fueled by profit, but rather by human respect and excellence. And maybe, in the future, the Commission can put more emphasis on the fostering of collaborative, proactive efforts, rather than reactively scrambling in the wake of ruthless corporate juggernauts.
How topical. Yeah, that's... I'm just looking at glass right there. Okay. How very top. It is. It's your regulator.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Hang on a second.
Air pressure level increasing.
Why do you gotta complicate things? Alright, there's a way to do this. Hi, reactor. Alright, I think I know what I'll just do. Just cut a hole in the wall here. Do you mind, door? Oh dear. Oh, whoops. Okay. Any loose debris that might swing around? No? Okay, we'll decompress through the airlock. And by that I mean I'm going to unsecure the airlock. There's the mounting bracket.
By following good helmet maintenance practices.
I guess I should have braced. Shoot, destroy the regulator. Suppose I probably should have unsecured that before doing anything else. Oops. I don't know where that went. Oh well. Amplifier and antenna.
Caution. No tethers. Please refill supplies.
I forgot I was out of tethers. We may as well get oxygen, patch the suit, tethers, yes.
Tethers restored.
Oh, they sell medkits now. When I originally played this in early access, they didn't carry medkits. You had to hope and find medkits out on the job.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Cut these off. that thing is heavy. That is 2 tons of fuel right there. So I am not gonna grab that on my own. Did I rotate the ship? I might have rotated the ship just a little bit.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
The real obnoxious thing is this one up top. We'll get this one last, though. At the very least, I should get it pulled from its mounting brackets. There we go.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Okay, now for this thing.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay, that's iron, but needs to go into the barge. I wonder what the purpose of this giant ring is, but I guess these kind of look like some kind of propellant nozzle. Goodness. There's a lot of heat to get through. That's not too heavy on its own. I say as it weighs nearly 800 kilos.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Another one.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
And unsecure these two.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Be able to melt through this? Awesome. Alright. That's sitting there isolated, but this needs to get got out of the way first.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
I need a ladder.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Actually, I should start with the back half.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Oxygen reserves are low.
I should refill my oxygen.
Asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage goals.
Yeah.
Welcome to Vintage 9000.
Oxygen levels
Remember.
stabilizing.
Every 1 meter a second is 3.6 kilometers an hour. I scamper across the ship at around 10 kilometers an hour. Let's just get this out of the way real quick. Oh, that thruster cap could have come off. I could have entered through the backside. I probably could have more safely ventilated the ship through the backside. Well, too late now. There we go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay, come here, big and angry. And stabilized.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits.
Hard to say which is faster. With that. Split saw definitely gives me some momentum when I cut though, so. Oh, that is too heavy to move on my own. Can I cut this down anymore? Ow. No, that is going to be just sitting there on its own for a little bit. Got it. Okay. Three. And 4. That. Give me that. This I can move. Takes a little force, but. Gotta put those light bulbs right in front of me.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Got thrown right into the processor. Oh, this is right in the weight of what I can and can't carry.
Credits awarded.
Oops. Let's just have that sit right there for a moment. It's a little in the way, but it's fine.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Right, door handle.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Don't need that anymore. Or that. Okay, that was connected specifically to that terminal. So, where? Feed the furnace chips. I'd like to feed myself the chips, but that's just not an option. So at least somebody gets to enjoy them.
Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Welcome to Vintage
Every time.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
I hit the exit key wanting to get off of this. Okay. About that. Well, worry about that when I get to it. That lift threw me off for a second. Thought the ship was falling. And that I got it listing in a different direction on accident.
Deposit accepted for processing. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Oh, power's still on in here. Oh well, not for long.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I'll take this.
Object
Thank
processed.
you.
Transferring credits. Salvage deposit accepted.
And I'll also take one of these. Alright, table is furnace, table is furnace. Arguably comfortable chair. Large.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Arguably overpriced chair at that.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
That's everything in here except for these. These will take a little bit of work. Just get through the door. There we go. Rhombus peg goes through the square hole.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
I guess more of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a pentagon. It's not a rhombus. Or trapezoid. Some I can see argue it just being a triangle, but I am going with unequal pentagon.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Ooh, sneaky lights.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
The only thing running low. It's like the third time I've gone back for oxygen.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Thank you for your
Fuel level restored.
Extra aluminum. Oops, something went in there that wasn't supposed to. Oh, probably had that attached to it. Eh? Yeah, I don't know. But I do notice that is persistent and not wanting to cut. Maybe I should invest in the improved cooling. Okay, that's a separate structure, but just for the moment. Oh, I was not expecting that to just flat out vaporize. Oh well. Alright, that's separate from that. Go ahead and get that out of the way. The reason we're doing that is because this has to go into the furnace. Oh, hi. All of that is stuff that burns. That's not good. That's how this is gonna break soon. Yep, there it goes. But the momentum should be enough to carry it through.
Material accepted.
Tether levels are low.
Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
And that should go into there without issue. Cancel the tether.
Valuable object. Credit awarded.
Actually, that could be beneficial, having rotated the ship slightly like that. Problem is, now I have to unhook this. Oh, excellent. I got it unhooked. And then this part. Okay, it's going in.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Almost cleared it. deal with this stuff last. Let's go ahead and detach these parts. Anything else on this wall? No. Sweet.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
I've got to get a larger oxygen tank.
Credit applied.
Like, oh my goodness.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Have a nice
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
And we just throw things at Earth.
Registered. Transferring credits.
Ooh, it's Earth. Throw stuff at it.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Ooh, secret stash. What do we got under the stash?
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Nothing of note. Alright. Go ahead and take off the window here. Hang on a second, this didn't go in. Oh, like I said, this place is actually a fair bit of a gas cloud. If you look at those light beams, that's very telling of how much particulate is in here.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
There's a light in that?
Salvage
I stripped out
deposit
everything.
confirmed.
Whoops.
Applying credit.
Man, we are not going to get paid well for this ship at this rate.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. object accepted for processing. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay. I think this is all one big thing that goes in the processor. Yes, it is. Alright, that can just... This is in the way. Okay, well, I pay for my mistake of ignoring this. Okay. We can't melt through that. Got it. Let's cut. And... Yeesh. That is a dense cut point. I'm gonna need more tethers
Salvage
soon.
registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Let's use both tethers since that's gotta pull something heavy. Actually, no, that's gonna be really heavy itself, so let's go get oxygen, get tethers.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Lynx equipment.
Welcome to Venditron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilized.
Excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to me. A little bit more important than Lynx equipment. I think if I read my contract, I am the Lynx equipment. That's life for you. And an oligarchy. A kleptocracy.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Oh, now all the lights go out.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Did I separate? Yeah, I completely separated that. Okay, that's kind of funny.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
And now that is separate from that. I thought I saw another. There it is. get this fully detached. And then we'll worry about everything else. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, my minimum cooling is, Then again, can't say I'm surprised. What are you still attached to that? Ah, this is the culprit.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to quite get everything, but... What am I doing? Just peel that entire ring off.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred. Salvage accepted.
I
Credits
do like how you
deposited.
just have to get things light. Oh dear. I was gonna say how you just have to get things light enough to throw into the correct repository. There it is.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright. Oh, there goes my grappler. Maximum weight reduced. Oh, that's why we got tethers. We used to.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Ooh, that's got slightly damaged.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Warning. Oxygen low. Note that oxygen costs can be reduced through good breathing practices.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
And the oxygen.
Welcome to Vintage 9000. Have a
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Stupid proprietary mix. Come on. Just a few more items, and then what's under the table? Nothing. Okay. However, I need this.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
I can just stand there. Okay, this is gonna take a little finagling. Come on.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh. Filter, huh? Well, these have to come off. Regardless. I am no longer in a crawl space suit. You can see right above me, unpressurized crawl space. I hesitate to call this a crawl space. Oh, that didn't vaporize. Okay.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Oh, I've turned this thing horribly sideways. That's fine. Oh dear. Oh dear. I've rotated the entire thing.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
There we go. Oh. So that's what happens when you try to push off the barge instead of a cargo container.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage registered. Transferring credit.
Okay, that should be everything. Except for that in the back, yeah.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, the tether's still active. Given the angle of things, we'll just go ahead and... not get smacked by that as it goes by. That tether shut out. Get in there.
Warning. Oxygen reserves low. Lynx recommends regular gentle exercise to increase blood oxygen levels.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded. Deposit accepted.
Okay, got the sticker. That's all that matters. Back into the hab.
New certification level achieved.
Yay!
License upgraded.
Watch fuel level when using thrusters, all movement, even braking. Yep.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your theta wave levels are high. Please administer 2 caffeine pods before starting your shift.
Don't need to tell me
Hey
twice.
there, Rook. Saw that you found an old data drive while you were salvaging. Now, I'm a bit of a tech head and a history nerd, so I love these things. They're uncensored info. Sometimes it's junk, but sometimes it's gold. Either way, it's a more genuine view of the colonies than what you see on the garbage news networks. I'm sending you a data recovery program. You'll see it on your HAB terminal. Soaking in solar radiation mangles up the data pretty bad, but you can usually pull 1 or 2 intact files.
Huh.
Hopefully it'll give you a better sense of the wider world. Warts and all. Have fun. Later, Rook.
That is completely different from what she sent in the email. Sometimes you choose junk, someone's recipes or bad photos flexing in front of the mirror. Hey, those recipes are nice. Other times, well, sometimes recipes are nice. Other times it's corporate rail mail or a ship captain's personal log. Okay, and a new poster. And a new class of Atlas ship. Incinerate a lot of aluminum.
Cutter, I want to tell you, I'm mighty impressed by you. Remind me of me when I started. All bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Had big dreams of hitting the rails back then. Bought myself one of them classic armadillo rigs. Named the old girl Beulah, after my mother. Told you about my bad revive a while back.
Excuse me.
Another case of me and technology not getting on, I guess. Bottom line is, this body just ain't fit for flying no more. So, I want to give Beulah to you, Cutter. She ain't in the best of shape, but she'll do good by you. Hell, even a few places around the village that'll fit her out for gate travel, if you're so inclined. Anyway, that's it. She'll do more for you than me now. I'm just happy she's gonna be with somebody that truly appreciates her. Weaver out.
So before I got distracted by the absolute squeaker, I actually got distracted by the coffee cup here. Because everything implies we're in 0G, but that liquid says otherwise. Ooh, I kind of liked how that sounded. Solar Government Part 3. Okay, we'll wait until we have the other two before we read that. Nope, this is just... some newsletter. Okay, first off, absolutely. Second off, repair. Okay, we may have looked at that fixed. Ooh, object mode. Range. Let's get the really first. Recharge module. Install an atmosphere pump / filter subsystem. This allows for the gradual replenishment of breathable oxygen tanks while in a pressurized environment. Yes, please. Not fast, but it's something. Resistance, power resistance, and suit integrity up. Ammo charges, can't get those. Should have spent all my tokens. Oh well. Oh well, off to another ship to salvage. Let's do... Yeah. Stellar Commission Orbital Guard, Scout Patrol Craft Transport. I'm gonna do this one. Have fun with an Atlas class. And also sit upright.
Morning, crew. Let's hit them salvage goals.
Yeah, hey, we were...
Let's just...
Do you know when this administrator gets here?
Should be here any day now. But remember, no need to worry.
Ah, thanks.
Kai, you good?
Yeah, just nervous, you know. I really can't lose this job.
Whoa, slow down there.
They always let go of the screw-ups first, right?
We all screw up, Kai.
Oh, that's what I was looking at.
Just work careful, avoid any major accidents, and you'll be golden.
Yeah. I just need to keep my head down.
Okay. Actually, hang on a second. That's really lightweight. Never mind. Just drop that in there myself.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
That's really attached. Or it was, anyways. Okay, looking at that points there.
Credits awarded.
We're gonna leave those on for now. That's gonna decompress the entire ship. Not in a fun way.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Sensor tower. Standard antennae.
Account credit applied.
Alright, that's not going to breach the ship if I cut that open.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
That might, however. This looks like they're secured on the back. Hard to tell. Depressurize the interior first, regardless. I did get everything off the exterior, yes. Looking like it, okay. Knock knock.
Airlock
I'm coming in.
depressurizing.
Eventually.
Airlock pressurizing.
Is dusty in here? Ooh, posters. I don't mind if I do. Suit patch, suit patch. I don't need fuel at the moment. Data drive. Alright, there's the ammo regulator. What are the rest of the ship? Pressurized in there. Something I need to check. Where did I see it? I just saw the regulator. There it is.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Air pressure level increasing.
Any loose debris in here? Well, there's that. I hope these chairs swivel, otherwise it's not looking at that equipment.
Air pressure level decreasing. Helmet.
What just hit me in the face?
Air leak detected.
Okay, it's fine. What was that? Oh, I didn't even see the other atmo regulator. Oh well. Even the way that was set up, I feel like there wasn't any, Oh, of course the interior crawl space is also pressurized. This is gonna suck. Literally. Ooh, poster. Okay. Well, now that that nightmare's done with.
Airlock depressurizing.
Through arguably unsafe means, the ship has been ventilated.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
So I can just peel the canopy off now.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Man, these things come off with ease.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Alright, where's the reactor? There she is. Strip down the entire front of the ship. Now, let's grab. Oh, I already took that off. Excellent.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Nope. Got it.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Let's go grab that auction
Salvage
bottle.
deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Oxygen levels
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
I love to watch the sparks fly. Okay.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Taking off a glove. Alright, and then the reactor just gets straight in there.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
Actually, hang on. Make my life a whole lot easier.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
There we go.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Ooh, what do we got here? Water. Maybe it'll be enough to dazzle flames. Nope. Maybe a second bottle will do the trick. Those flames are a little bit more intense than I thought they were. I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Hang on a second, let's just... That's better.
Salvage registered. Transferring
Panel, okay. Ammo regulator, door handle.
Salvage accepted. Credit
Got the
applied.
exterior door handle, yes. Yes.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
It'd be funny if there was still stuff in those personal storage bins.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
And now to get more oxygen. Because alas, it's not included.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Oxygen level stabilizing.
That was stuck in there.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Good stuff.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
And that's just a matter of tackling. Matter of not smacking myself in the face with a storage bin.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
That's a fairly important detail. Bye, soda. Wait, can I grab?
Salvage secured.
Hello?
Applying
Oh.
credit.
Maybe an extra bottle of soda will be able to douse the flames. Well, I tried.
deposited. Applying credit to account. Object processed. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, and then this... That's everything that was in here.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Everything else can be deposited like this.
Credit applied. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Anything on this side? Nope. Okay. But I did miss a light down here.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Now that's not going to fit through the door.
Credits deposited. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay. I almost forgot these guys.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Now for this thing. Let's see here. Okay, it's going in.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
That sounded angry. I feel like there's something bad in here. I remember there being something bad in here. I did play... These guys did get released in early access. I just don't remember what kind of bad is in here.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
You know what? Maybe I should do the bottom one first.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Oh, maybe I should have done these first.
secured. Applying credit.
Huh. Can I get in here? Fuel injector weight. These are live fed fuel pipes with the injector in the back. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear.
Clock's ticking now, Cutter. Get in there and hit that shut-off switch.
Oh, I'm on fire.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transferred.
That's it, Cutter. Real satisfying when it comes apart like that, don't you think? I'll leave you to it from here. Weaver out.
Weaver, you weren't there with me from the beginning.
Welcome to Vindatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Ow. Okay. Do those first next time we hit an atlas. Right. At the very least, I have a mostly stable platform. Don't list upwards.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Well, here we go again. Come on, get out of the way. Why is this shut off all the way in the back in a sealed compartment?
Credits awarded. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
There's no cut points on this, no. Oh, there's a cut point, it's right there. And another one right there.
Tether supplies are dropping.
I should have tethered from the back. Wait, don't go into the furnace.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
There we go.
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay.
Deposit accepted for processing.
That can go into the barge.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I was kind of hoping it would catch the other one and drag it with. Not just go over the other one. But also I need to sit up. And you also need to sit up. See slouching. Your spine will thank you. If it could talk. But also, if your spine can talk, you have other problems.
Caution. Tether supply depleted.
Welcome to Vindatron 9000. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
Exactly there, I thought it was stuck. It's like, right, these are incredibly heavy and tethers only have a 1 minute lifespan.
Valuable object accepted for processing. All salvage goals have been met. Rewards maximized.
And then all of this can just burn. Oh, I forgot about the reactor plating. Too late now. No idea what that is. Into the blaze.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
New certification level attained. License level.
Alright, rank 9. Upgrading Stinger's heat capacity allows us to melt larger and denser objects.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have one incoming transmission waiting.
Hey, newbie. Hey.
Hey, it's Dee Dee.
Just having a couple cold ones and thought I'd ask you something. You ever heard of karaoke?
Good.
Karaoke? No? It's singing without words. Well, the original words. Anyway, it's a big thing back home. My daughter wants to be a singer one day. She's good, too. Believe it or not, I can belt out a tune.
Oh no, she's gonna
Hey,
die.
you think Lou can rig something up so's we can do karaoke over comms? Clever ideas, that kid. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get some shut-eye. Gotta do it all over again tomorrow. Am I right? Good night, kiddo.
Oh, for a second there, I thought she was going to be drunkenly singing into the microphone. I'm not ready for that.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52.
Listen up, folks. Let me introduce you to Hal
She
Rose.
knows.
He's
No need for introductions, Weaver. I know who you all are.
Ooh, I already don't like him.
Get right into it. I know you don't love a middle manager like me coming in, making life hard. Yeah, I get it. See, I'm from people like you. Used to work the Lynx yards around Ceres. Not shipbreaking, of course. Processing. Which, honestly, is just as tough. Real back-breaking work.
Yep, we know processing can be just
Look,
as tough.
this is real simple. I hit my goals, and I'm out of your hair. But we all gotta pull the rope in the same direction. Get it? Cooperation. Cooperation. You scratch my back, and we'll all be done here in no time. Capisci? Okay then.
It's
I'm taking the
capiche.
day to settle in, and we'll see you all tomorrow, bright and early. Okay?
Okay then.
This guy thinks he knows what backbreaking work is.
I'm telling ya. 1 week, tops.
Guy's gonna cooperate with the business end of my grapple.
Okay now. Remember, be on your best behavior. See y'all in the yard.
But at least we got City Chips poster. 15 cents. 15. Is it 15 from there or 15 from here? Either way, space chips. Dr. Scene, inventor of the railgate. And that's just a nice picture in general. Ooh, Javelin's small heavy cargo ship. This This model is primarily used to ferry cargo between stations, uses industrial-grade cargo containers which cannot be penetrated by scanners, are cat resistant, and are extremely heavy. Improved grapple strength is recommended to salvage them. Now, the only reason they're telling me that they're scanner resistant is because there's
Please
something
tell me I
still
heard
in
right,
there.
Rook. Weaver gave you his old armadillo? Oh, man! That's so lucky. I used to help my old man fix up beaters like that. I hear Weavers might not be in the best shape. Listen, I've got something that'll help get it ready to ride the rails.
Funny.
I'm transferring diagnostic program to your terminal. Go ahead and boot it up.
There we go. That's some bedside decorating. Funny. Lynx EDU. Yeah, it's more corporate stuff. Something people can read at their own pace, basically. And this is the Union Mail. Oh, Lou, why would you go by your name actually in here? So fun. Ooh, few bites recovered. Field assignment, memo, machine god invest. Captain, your vessel is being assigned to patrol the frontier line between Farbelt sectors 11 to 17. You will be at the direction of the Artificial Intelligence Monitoring Subcommittee. You are to look for and pursue any signs of AI activity. Relevant information is below. Like you were right about the deployment, Alan. Drinks Army next time. Bonnie. Memo, machine god investigation. Memorandum, investigation into potential operations of Class 3 artificial intelligence, the machine god at the frontier line. Public timeline of events. In 283, Stellar Commission unanimously votes to prohibit Class 2 and 3 artificial intelligence. Deadline for voluntary shutdown of prohibited AI is initially set for September 30th, then extended Jan 1st. 82% of known Class 2 and 3s are confirmed shut down. Enforcement begins on shutdown of remaining prohibited AI. Standoff with pro-AI community at Autoford. Last known Class 3 AI is deactivated. Mission declares no prohibited AI remain in operation. Artificial Intelligence Monitoring Subcommittee is formed to observe and enforce. 2319, the AMSC became aware of a potential Class 2 program operating across networks in the Ceres, Palals, the Newton Farbelt sector. Preliminary investigation triggered the program to delete itself. Follow-up investigation found the program had been operating for 29 years. Began 2287. Its purpose was to coordinate periodic satellite launches via both automated launch system and falsified instructions to human operators. Satellites had a variety of configurations, launching across corporate scientific research departments, government surveys, and telecom operations. Following a summary of facts from the investigation. No discernible pattern to the timing of launches, occurring over 29 years at intervals between 4 days and 6 months. No discernible pattern to launch locations beyond all occurring in belt sectors. First launch occurred on October 31st from Yargarwai Station near Ceres. Last launch was on November 9th. Interlink Systems, Stoneview Sector 5 Depot. Recovered index files shows that the name of the malicious program was Ortulanas. Many of the onboard satellite systems were injected with a program called Paraxicum, assumed to be the same Class 2 program recovered from ghost ships returning from the Frontier Line. Launch trajectories all point towards the Frontier Line, however it's impossible to determine if their courses were changed post-launch. Comm connections always become disrupted shortly after launch, appearing as a circuit blowout. Relatively common malfunction, this makes tracking impossible. The source of the Hodolanas program remains unknown, however, the timing of its emergence during the cracked and coded AI, as well as the current appearance of ghost ships containing the Class 2 Taraxacum program, has led the AMSC to the following hypothesis. Sorry, I had to take a drink there. The initial launches were meant to preserve a prohibited AI and evade the AMSC's enforcement of this AI. This AI is likely the machine god to which recovered Taraxacum program refers. Subsequent launches were likely meant to provide material parts. The components were repurposed to allow the AI to commandeer and reconfigure vessels. If true, this implies it is a high-end Class 3 AI. The AMSC is now pursuing two directives. Recover ghost ships for study. This is difficult as the AMSC is less equipped for recovery than corporate salvagers. The AIMSC is investigating avenues for seizures of these vessels, but long-established salvage laws make this unlikely. Locate the machine god itself. The AIMSC is actively patrolling and surveying the frontier line and beyond. It is suspected that intelligence is operating from a mobile array or flotilla. The AIMSC is also monitoring the spread of the Church machine god among colonies. It is imperative to find and terminate this intelligence in order to fortify the Commission's AI regulations, safeguard vessels traveling along the front line, and avoid another human tragedy like that at Autoford. Exciting. And what is this, Ship Doctor?
Hey there, I'm Shippy. I'm here to help you get this ship healthy again.
Getting data now. Amazing. Oh, old girl was used for construction at some point. Whoa. Could maybe even be kitted out for salvage running one day. This program will identify what parts you need to fix her up. Don't pay too much attention to Shippy. That thing talks way too much. You can probably find everything you need just kicking around while salvaging. Bits and pieces that Lynx doesn't care much about. Oh, you could also rip parts out of other ship components. And ruin the salvage value, of course. Maybe don't tell Weaver if you're gonna do that. Can't wait to see what you do with this beauty. Good luck, Brooke.
Spin it. That's what I'm gonna do with it. Okay, circuits, wires. Wait, Bunny.
Hi, it looks like you're trying to operate on your ship. Would you like help with that?
Bunny is one of the possible components. What do you need a bunny for? You're not gonna squeak this time? Let's see how it is. Yeah, second living space. Kitchen. Beautiful. Key to Beulah. Enjoy. Oh, it's an actual ignition key. It's kind of cute. Perfect. Note. Salvage 5 power generators. Okay, but don't lick it. Because I'll probably do that anyways. I cannot be stopped. Okay, cooling. And do a repair on this. I'm gonna need more tokens. Alright, let's get out there again. Oh, interesting. So this will show what's in here that I need for repairs. Okay. Queen of Lloyd Mark X. I might just have to do that simply for its name. Look what else we got here. Decisions. Where was that ship? Just for the name, let's go after the Queen of Lloyd. Just for the name alone.
Morning, folks. Starting the shift clock. Now.
Another day, another dent in the debt. Anyone want to race me? You don't quit racing, you're gonna get yourself killed for real someday.
This is Hal. Just wondering, how much time is spent chatting, on average, in a day here?
It's just the crew checking in with one another from time to time. No harm in that.
Well, as you know, the Lynx employee handbook says that avoiding chatter makes profit
Oh, keep
better.
your...
Talking to each other is good for productivity, actually.
Well, we'll look at the performance reports later and see, I guess.
People are people. Doesn't mean we don't take our work seriously, Rhodes.
Steiner, right? No need to talk back.
Hey now, it's all good, right? Let's everybody just get back to work.
Fine. I'm out of here.
Good, good. You should all focus on your work.
Airlock depressurizing. Air pressure level decreasing.
And I appreciate that. That was just 2 buttons. Yoink. Audio data.
Hey, it's me. Yeah, look, I get it. You don't want to talk to me right now, and well, hey, you don't gotta. Just listen. Nobody alive can be an angel.
Looks like you got a part for the armadillo. See if there's any more lying around in there.
I've been going to anger management classes and trying to do my breathing exercises and just look, if I seem edgy, I'm not trying to take it out on you, okay? You gotta believe me. I'm so sorry if it feels like I'm taking it out on you. That was never my intention. Never my intention. Please, Emmy. Come on, I am trying here. I'm trying my best. I'm trying. My intentions are good. I just I don't know. I'm sorry. This is what I'm saying. I'm sorry.
Ew. Best to focus on those anger management classes, buddy, and nothing else for the time being.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Alright, Queen of Lloyd. main circuits. I don't want to strip the circuits out though.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Alright, now to do this again. Where am I?
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Alright, so this part is not bad.
Processing valuable objects.
This is the fine part. Mildly pressurized interior.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
There we go. This is the bad part. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do is just... Did that sign say no smoking behind me?
Fire hazard risk high.
Yeah, I'll check that later. Of course that would hit me. Okay, the fuel hasn't ignited. Now the fuel ignited. Okay.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Yeah, that says no smoking. Not sure that sign is needed. If anyone's smoking in their spacesuit, they deserve what's coming.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, round two.
Selector fuel system unstable. Proceed with extreme caution.
I'm honestly more impressed I didn't set myself on fire.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Make that a little bit easier to reach.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Alright, that's the most dangerous part taken care of. For sure, I saw an oxygen bottle in here, so we're just gonna... There it is.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
I can get both of these with one slice. Perfect. Hi, fuel tank. Was not expecting that to be there. Did you just love surprises? The answer no. Me neither. That's an air filter. I feel like the air filter shouldn't be covered like that, but whatever. I'm not the guy who built this, I'm just the guy who takes it apart. Arguably, I have a better job. Taking things apart is so much fun.
Processing object. Applying credits to account. Salvage goal obtained. Additional rewards assigned.
Alright, I did take that off.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Did remember to take the handle off. Yes. Yes.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
everything on this can just go into the barge. Save for like the med kit, but oh well.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Ah. Space dust.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Processing object. Applying credits to account.
About to scream at me for low oxygen again. I mean, I'd scream at me too for low oxygen, but that's beside the point.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Come on, slide off. There we go.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Bye, bag of chips. And can I grab that? And pull that out of the barge.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
My table.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Catch that.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
That's just a regular wall panel.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Not even sure that ladder was attached to. Now it's not attached to anything at all.
Salvage deposit registered. Account
I
credit.
need a... Yeah, I can go to the furnace. It's not supposed to go in there, but it can cook.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid. Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Okay.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Not much ship left, thankfully.
Salvage
Ow. Smack the storage bin off my helmet. Let's try not doing that in the future. Though I guess better to crack the helmet than to crack my visor. One of those is significantly cheaper to fix.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage secured.
Alright, anything that fits in the hole goes through the hole. Everything else I would just have to make a larger hole for.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
I think for the most part, everything should fit through.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
The only thing that's not going to fit is those terminals there.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Come on, ceiling panel. Into the void. Well, that way would be the void.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Come on. Behave, Tether.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Tether supplies are low.
That's fine. Provided that tether doesn't snap. Okay, cool. It's stabilized. And we need to buy more tethers. I think we're good.
Warning. Low oxygen reserves.
And that is an issue.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Stabilizing.
Some of this tether snapped. Unfortunate.
Caution. No tethers remaining.
The heck?
Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Huh.
Object accepted.
Space madness.
Credits deposited.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
I'm just going space crazy.
Salvage goals fully completed. Rewards assigned.
Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot this. Alright, forget anything else?
Salvage secured. Account credit
Yeah,
applied.
lights.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Credits
Ah,
deposited.
you're on the exterior.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
And that will burn quite nicely. I hope. What are you?
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
Excuse me. Would you please go into the fiery portal? The fire. There it goes. It's past the point of no return.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
Suit patch kit. Door, thruster fuel. Mounting plate. Not my problem. Everything else burned quite nicely.
New certification level has been achieved.
Hey,
License level increased.
always love to hear that.
Hello, Shipbreaker. This is your morning wake-up call.
Booster, your hazard level class 2 reactor, far more powerful reactant source with greater potential for damage and a more complex extraction process. Environmental control unit controls the atmosphere and pressure levels inside a ship as well as provides coolant to the reactor. Coolant leaks cause all surrounding objects to become highly brittle and easily destroyed. Put handbook messages available at your terminal for more details. And some new post. Ooh, a sticker. And a sticker from Salvaging. Huh. That's a sticker.
Good news, Cutter. You've earned clearance to the next hazard level. This means you'll be getting Class 2 reactors now. Gnarly things. We'll start training when you're ready, and I'll walk you through them.
Oh, they're not so bad. You seen one reactor, you seen them all, I think.
This ain't really that simple.
Yeah, I got a tip for you there, newbie. Don't blow it up.
Cutter, like I said, let me know when you're ready to start training.
Don't take too long.
I just need a circuit.
Successful transplant. Nice job.
Alright, that's the audio log we just listened to. Note that can affect shift profits and may result in demerits to your employee record. These reactors are connected to an ECU and long-range thrusters. Shipbreakers must disconnect the ECU and thrusters before extracting the reactor. These units control the atmospheric pressure levels inside a ship. To properly extract an ECU, opens access panel removed to connect to coolant canisters. ECU now be set to salvage. Watch out for coolant leaks, as these can adversely affect body temperature and stability of salvage materials. And this is just more corporate stuff. There we go. Not a Lynx poster in sight. No, I want to increase. I guess getting that first, not a bad idea. We're starting to come across fire and electrical hazards. Good enough. Let's go ahead and at least get something started. Training. Well, let's go ahead and get the training started. And then I'll have forgotten it all by next time.
time to extract your first Class 2 reactor. This one's not quite as simple.
Just pull it and barge it, right? Pretty straightforward.
Well, I'm sure head office would rather the reactor was in one piece. Pulling this beast without proper prep is a sure way to print yourself a receipt for a new spare.
Sure, prep. But you're on the clock, don't forget.
As I was saying, like any reactor, it'll melt down soon as it's disconnected from its housing. And these Class 2s will melt down mighty quick unless you do two things first. First, release the connection to the thrusters. Second, remove the coolant from the ship's Environmental Control Unit, or ECU.
Or just cut a hole, pull it, and barge it.
Just make sure you clear an extraction route before doing anything, Cutter. Soon as you release the thrusters and mess with the ECU coolant, that reactor will enter a controlled meltdown. Oh, and if you're having trouble finding everything, try using the systems mode of your scanner.
Not seeing a environmental control unit. Oh, it's right there.
Air pressure level decreasing. Airlock depressurizing. Airlock depressurizing. Airlock depressurizing.
That's not a thing I can pick up. Okay. Any cells on there?
Airlock pressurizing.
That's not good. Regulators out. Okay.
Airlock depressurizing.
Wait a second. Actually, no. Reopen that.
Airlock pressurizing.
There.
Airlock depressurizing. Airlock pressurizing.
Oh, that's an airlock.
Air pressure level decreasing. Airlock depressurizing. Airlock pressurizing.
All right, smooth.
Airlock depressurizing.
Hi there, big boy. Yeah, so what I'm looking at here is just a bunch of reactor panels. Okay.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage registered.
Look that in
Transferring
there.
credits.
That in there. What is that? Okay, that's just part of the, okay.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Okay.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
That would be most. That's enough reactor shielding pole. Alright, let's go ahead and get in here now.
Deposit accepted.
Not sure why this is bargeable. Something was broken before I got here.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Alright, coolant canisters. Alright, I just get paid for pocketing them. Nice. Then the next thing we do is we switch off that. Okay, now that started as a meltdown, but
Great work, Cutter. Handling both the thrusters and ECU, giving you a nice, long, controlled meltdown. Still, you want to get it on the bunker. Well, I'll be. Well done, Cutter. You continue to impress.
Now we just gotta work on improving the time.
All right. We're done with training. We'll leave you be now. Great work today, Cutter. We were out.
I'm sure we can work on improving the time all day long. I'm not going to mess with a potential meltdown on my paws.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Come on. Get unhooked, please. Are you stuck on? There we go.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Circuit board. I need that. That's not connected to anything now. All this is processor
Salvage
material.
secured. Applying credit.
Eh, well. I've had to go.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Where did that go? That's just inside there.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
And that should be, that's unsecured.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
What's in the secret compartment? Nothing. Unfortunate.
Material accepted. Credits assigned. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Bonk. And one more.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Goodness, this stuff comes apart pretty easily.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
I assume the aero bridge is made out of more aluminum. I missed a panel. Oh. There we go.
Tether supplies dropping.
Before I start cutting those. Yes. Flush the fuel network.
Raw material accepted.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
That's fine, because we're going to go ahead and get this nacelle out. And then... boom.
Salvage registered. Transferring
And
credit.
I am actually all out of time, so we're going to go ahead and finish this ship up next time. A bit of coolant pipe destroyed. And a few Lynx tokens, not quite enough for a repair kit. First recorded stickers were recovered from Ed's Pizza Palace and portrayed a holographic alien. Like stickers are a little older than that.
Good morning, Cutter.
But you know.
It's time to begin your workday.
Okay. Well, as always, unfortunately I'm out of time. But I do thank you all for coming. I hope you have a good day or good night, wherever you may be. If you want to know the next time I'm going live, or catch my next upload, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And as some of you who already subscribed probably noticed, I actually had to re-upload a video. I grabbed the wrong video file when I was doing things. Whoops. It's fixed now. Anyways, if you like my content, hit the like button. If you dislike my content, hit the dislike button. Both of those help me out quite a lot. And until next time, ta-ta for now, and I hope you'll have a good one. Bye-bye.